all? It's your girl Tiffany, my malicious black beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces high priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern Z nun, one who isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on today. If y'all would be so kind, so please like, share, and subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign, so please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading can apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be pertaining to you or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. With that being said, guys, we're going to get started, okay? So let's go through your overall messages first. So the first card you have here is conflict, followed by marionette, fright, evidence, and strategy, guys, okay? I feel like there could be some type of fighting, fussing, cussing, arguments, disagreements that is going on, some type of conflict or defeat within a situation, okay? Differences between people, disputations between people's quarrels, arguments, fights, or something like that. There's some type of conflict that somebody who is very dominant, controlling, possessive, someone who's a dictator is dealing with, okay? Whoever this person is that is normally like this, you know, dictator type of individual, okay? Like somebody, the type of person who like try to run, rule, and control other people, right and wrong other people, boss hog other people, that's, you know, narcissistic, possessive, controlling, manipulative, for the purpose of them controlling others in some type of way, like the puppet master, okay? As you can see this hand here, you see how this person, the little person that you see down here is like a puppet on a string, like literally. This marinate here, this is the dictator, okay? This is the dominant individual, okay, that's dealing with some type of conflict. There's some type of conflict that is going on with someone who is a dictator, very dominant and controlling, okay? This person could be frightened right now, okay? They're dealing with depressions and phobias. They're paranoid. They're scared. They're panicked. They're wrecked. They're dealing with anxiety or something. They're frightened. They're frightened by something. Why? Because there's some type of evidence of something that they were a part of, that they have done, that they're involved in. There's some type of detection, investigation, or proof of evidence of something here, okay? So somebody is strategizing. Somebody is plotting, planning, scheming, strategizing, trying to predict things, trying to read minds, and some more shit, okay? But some type of strategies is going on here, okay? Yeah, so this conflict could be going on because somebody is feeling trapped. Somebody may have fallen in their own trap. Somebody could be feeling trapped, could be feeling stuck, restricted, unable to move or get out of a situation, Spirit is saying, okay? Whoever this dictator is, this old dominant, controlling individual, this person could be a serial killer. Okay, this person could have bodies. Maybe they have partook in killing others in some way, shape, form, or fashion, Spirit is saying. But this conflict is due to somebody feeling trapped or being trapped in some type of way. Feeling stuck, restricted, caged, unable to move or get out of a situation, like a crisis, like crisis mode. Doom and gloom type of energy here, okay? So we clarify fright. So somebody is frightened due to some type of surveillance. Okay? This person could be on surveillance doing something. Yeah. Evidence. This evidence has to do with organized crime. So there's some type of proof or evidence of some type of organized crime. Spirit is saying, okay? Yeah. It's interesting because I'm seeing man-made disaster and a natural disaster here. Somebody is strategizing something. Somebody is plotting, planning, scheming still. Okay? trying to create some type of disaster that they can make look like a natural disaster that really is a man-made disaster. Spirit is saying here, okay? Something fraudulent is definitely taking place, going on. Let's see if that card comes back out again. Spirit, clarify strategy for us, please. Clarify strategy. This is also someone who is very egotistical, okay? This person got an egotism issue, okay? They're full of vanity, they're full of pride, cocky, arrogant, conceited, narcissistic type of individual, okay? This person could be a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Yeah. Spirit, clarify strategy. Somebody has a boat. I'm seeing boat. Somebody has a boat. Either somebody owns a boat, is going to rent a boat, or have a friend with a boat. Somebody may be thinking about, you know, trying to sail on the calmer waters, trying to get away, run away, go on the run, by way of boat. Okay? So this is either someone personally having a boat, somebody taking a cruise off somewhere else, something pertaining to a boat. Okay, somebody could have a boat for sure. Yeah, I'm seeing run away here. So somebody could definitely be trying to go on the run, trying to run away, trying to get away. In some way, shape, form, or fashion. Okay? I'm seeing meeting here. So some type of meetings are taking place, okay? This could be with a group of individuals, okay? Who are strategizing. They're plotting, they're planning, they're scheming. They're strategizing, honey. Trying to figure out what to do about something, okay? Because somebody is feeling trapped, or somebody is trapped. This person is a serial killer, okay? But they're on surveillance, and they're involved in some type of organized crime, Spirit is saying. Okay? Yep, that's what's going on here, y'all. Somebody could definitely be facing imprisonment or jail or something like that, or what have you. I'm seeing abuse and neglect here. So this person could have definitely partook in some type of the abuse and neglect of others in some type of way, Spirit is saying. Yeah, I'm also seeing clean up here. So somebody's trying to clean something up. Spirit, what else is going on? Any other messages? Yeah. Again, I'm seeing man-made disaster. That's interesting. I'm gonna set this over here to the side. I keep seeing man-made disaster and natural disaster here, okay? So it's almost like somebody's trying to make something, like cause something that seems like a natural disaster that's really a man-made disaster in some type of way, okay? I'm also seeing something here about the power supply. I'm seeing fraud here. Behind fraud is male here. So somebody could be trying to get away with some type of fraud, or is doing something fraudulent. Fraud, male, and assassination here. Regret, okay? Yeah. Somebody could have been planning to send this person in to date someone, okay? Only to get close enough to them to assassinate them. This person could have even been paid to do this. Yeah, to commit a crime of passion against someone. But this person has been caught on surveillance. They're on camera, okay? So whatever has gone on before they could pull off this other scheme that they had in plan, this person is on camera already. Okay? Spirit is saying. Okay, guys, so let's see what other messages Spirit have. Let's pull the tarot. Spirit, give me clear and accurate messages as it relates to this situation. Spirit, clarify conflict and trap. So I'm seeing the Ten of Swords as well as the Moon flipped over together, guys, okay? The Ten of Swords is all about betrayal, disloyalty, sabotage, ruin, fatal endings, okay? It's cruel, it's like a hate crime. It's cruel, it's brutal, it's backstabbing type of energy, it's failure, it's breakups, it's breakdowns within a situation here, okay? It's a fatal ending of some kind, a dead end of some type, okay? It's ultimate betrayal, okay? So there's some type of conflict. Whatever this conflict, defeat, hostility that's going on around a situation, it's because somebody has gotten trapped within something. Somebody could have literally got caught betraying another person here, okay? Whoever this dictator is, this dominant dictator that's a serial killer here, this person has been sneaking and creeping around, doing something in secret behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind one's back. This person is very shady, low down, dirty type of individuals, okay? The Moon is all about secret things, hidden things, cover-ups, criminal activity, okay? Shady people and dirty dealings here, okay? And this person is heavily involved in this, okay? But whoever this is, like, they come off like the boss, the puppet master, okay? The dominant, controlling, possessive individual, the dictator, okay? And this person is also a serial killer. This person is frightened because they're on surveillance, okay? Doing something abusive to someone, causing some type of conflict, okay? Being hostile towards someone. This is equivalent to, imagine saying, imagine like say a police officer, or like a, I don't know, like a, it could be anybody, I'm just naming something, a sheriff, a chief of police or something, being caught on camera causing some type of conflict, doing something abusive or something to someone here, okay? But this person is in fact a serial killer, secretly an assassin, okay, who's involved in organized crime, okay? This person is on camera. And this is the reason why this is the reason for the conflict. This is what's got this person trapped, okay? This person could be a secret. This person may work for the government, but they could also be like a secret hitman or something like that, or whatever. This person is frightened because they're on surveillance doing something here. There is evidence, there is proof of this person partaking in organized crime, Spirit is saying, okay? So now there's some type of strategy that's going on. There's some type of plot and planning, scheming that is happening, that is going on pertaining to this. Yeah, look, some type of truth, clarity, awareness, insight, epiphanies, a breakthrough has happened within a case or a situation here. Some type of truth and clarity got out, which is where this evidence, this proof, this investigation, this detection here about this organized crime has come from. Some type of truth and clarity has come out about it, okay? Yeah, Spirit clarifies strategy. These individuals, people could be strategizing, could be plotting, planning, scheming. They could be teamed up, linked up, meeting up with one another. Plotting, planning, scheming, strategizing. They could be trying to work against a Queen of Water, a Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Yeah. Whoever this Hierophant, because I'm telling you, look, whoever this Marionette is, the dominant dictator-esque person, they're in a Hierophant position. Hierophants are rulers, leaders, persons in power, authority, leadership in some type of way. This person is trying to stand their ground. They're trying, now they all of a sudden want to have strength and courage and faith and confidence, okay, and shit like that. And because they're frightened, because there is evidence, they're on surveillance, partaking in something, an abusive attack, causing some type of conflict for someone else, okay? This is the reason why these people are strategizing. But it doesn't matter who they plotting, planning, and scheming against. The evidence is the evidence. Is already the fuck out. It's not going to fucking change the fact. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Even if they try to destroy their copy of whatever the situation is, it's still the fuck out there that this person is involved. This could literally, remember we seen that 5? King of Fire in the Chariot here. This person could have been in a vehicle. This literally, the chariot can sometimes speak to the police. This could be a police officer. This person could have been in a vehicle doing something. So this strategy, this plotting, predictions, these meetings, okay, have something to do with this fire sign, this king of fire, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Okay, chariot individuals. This person could literally work for the government or something. Like, they could be a police officer. Sometimes the chariot do speak to like movement, travel, transportations, relocations, trips, and journeys, but it also speaks to like vehicles, transportations, and different modes of travel and different things like that. But it also talks about one's willpower, a search forward, and it can also speak to the police. Okay, this person, and we've also seen this person as a hierophant. We also seen this person as a marionette here, as a dominant dictator. This person, I guarantee you, works for the government. This person could be a police officer. Eight of Swords here. Yeah. This person is feeling stuck, restricted, unable to move or get out of a situation. They're in crisis mode and doom and gloom. They're shook up. They're afraid. They're frightened by something here. Somebody could also, the Eight of Swords can also speak of like imprisonment energy, jail energy, captive, hostage energy, and different things like that. Just kind of depends on what's going on. But even with this trap card here, if you see this trap card here, you see how this dog look like they behind bars here. This person ain't got trapped in a situation here, and they fell in their own trap. And whoever this person is, they're involved in some type of fraud, something fraudulent here. Okay, I feel like the plan was for this masculine to partake in an assassination here. Okay, but now they're in regret here. Okay, because they were supposed to come in and date somebody, which they were paid to do, just to get close enough to somebody to cause a to commit a crime of passion. Okay, but this person, they hadn't been spotted or seen or got caught up in some other level of like like say somebody was being targeted, gang stalked, followed, attacked. This person was like this is like a person on the scene being seen. You know what I'm saying? A hitman caught in action. Okay, so say this person hadn't come into you yet, tried to holler at you, tried to hook up with you or whatever. Say that was a plan along down the line, some damn where, okay? But say you're a targeted individual, okay? And say on a particular day, the plan was to like, just have people to stalk you, harass you. So, during this day, say you're out walking, you're somewhere, there's a whole lot of people around, out and about, there's a lot of traffic going by. Y'all can always tell when there are stage events going on because there's heavy traffic. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all a video which I only showed y'all clips of when the chick that they had, it was a whole stage event to steal packages from my house. Before that, for weeks and weeks, they had this person just showed up out the blue. They had this person sitting in front of my house like hours on end, throwing their trash in my yard, out there making a mess, just sitting there for the longest. This person didn't do nothing but that, come and sit in front of my house, on my steps, on my stoop, or whatever, and whatever chips or trash bags or paper or soda pop cans, beer cans, whatever they had, they would throw them in my yard or whatever, to the point where it got so full it literally looked like some type of junkyard or some shit like out there like that. For weeks it was just like that. Okay, on the day that they were supposed to, that they planned a specific staged event, like the days that they had her to say, come up to my house, steal things off my porch, the entire neighborhood was in on it. I'm gonna show y'all that. I showed y'all clips of like in action, like at the exact time that the thefts happen, but I didn't show you all the full video. Okay, I can break down It looks different outside in your area, in the atmosphere that you're in when a stage event is going on. Number one, traffic picks up. I'm talking heavily. It depends on where it's, well, really and truly, it doesn't matter where it's at. But especially in certain confined spaces, but or it could even be public spaces, okay? But the traffic picks up heavily, which means there's a lot of people outside walking around. There's also a lot of driving traffic. On the day that these stage events that went on, people also are in certain colors, okay? You'll see people acting like they're on their phones, wearing certain color codes, doing certain hand signs. Traffic people that's in traffic, they have a lot of them make straight right hand turns. Okay, when they make right hand turns, they're telling the person that they're right with doing something. Yeah, go ahead, right, like that's almost like a green light type of thing or what have you. Certain things that they do, okay? And it's not just regular everyday average Joe people. If you pay close attention, there's a lot of service people, okay? From delivery drivers to mailmen to police officers to, you know what I'm saying, sanitation workers, actual service people, okay, who are supposed to be professionals in the jobs that they do or what have you. But then also regular traffic, certain people driving by, like there was like that one day there was a whole motorcycle gang that went by at the same time, all driving together side by side, revving up their engines, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? And on stage event days, you will mostly see white cars, black cars, red cars, or trucks or whatever they're driving or what have you. But when there's a stage event going on, what you can know matter of factly, there's going to be a lot of crisis actors around. Number one. Number two, there's heavy fucking traffic. No matter where you are, you can be at home, you could be, and when you're a targeted individual, okay, for those of you who are real targets, you ever go to a store and nobody's at that store when you get to that store, and then all of a sudden that store is swarmed? All of a sudden there's a whole bunch of people in the parking lot. All of a sudden there's a whole bunch of people coming in the store. Those are all gang stalkers who they have like some type of app of some kind, and they're told, certain people are told when you are in certain areas and to be there. Some people, and it just depends on the people, you know what I'm saying? Some people, they got on different things, because like I said, it's all have a subliminal messages. Some people are just told to show up and and just make their appearance known. Some people are told to say certain things to you, even if it's just to say, hey, how you doing? Oh, I like that dress you got on, like that hat, like your nails, something like that or whatever. It might even be somebody that try to act like they interested in you in some type of way. There might not be anybody to do anything at all, okay? I have gone places. You ever go places and there are even other situations, like chaotic situations, it'll be a whole dramatization, okay? I've gone places and I've seen a guy look like he was beating up his girlfriend in broad day night, right out in public, right in front of you. It's being done on purpose. It's a whole dramatization. It's like watching a play. Okay, and a lot of these things are meant to trigger you in certain type of ways, to get a reaction out of you. You know what I'm saying? You might feel the urge to want to jump in, help the person or something like that, or what have you. Other situations, they may have somebody come in front, be around you. You might be somewhere and they have somebody say steal something right in front of you, where you clearly see them clear as day. It could be whatever stage event that they want to do, okay? They'll set things up where a person is doing like predatory things or what have you. Y'all will be surprised as to how many of these gang stalkers, full grown adults, use children as props. They even have little gang stalker kids. They literally use kids as props, and that's like the most disgusting things that they do, because if they were really fucking with people who were predators or some shit, them kids be good as fucking gone. And they couldn't complain about them going missing or any fucking thing. I've literally watched these motherfuckers in real time. Just sit back and watch them use their kids as props. Or even trigger their kids to go and say do something or whatever. You ever been somewhere and there be like a group of kids, okay? And just mute everything around you, even your energy. Mute out everything around you, where it's almost like the sound from everything else is closed out and you hear nothing but the people who are close to you. I've seen younger people, and I'm talking about cuss better than your ass could cuss as a grown adult. Okay? You ever been somewhere and you're doing something, and say you seeing something, you got you and your child with you or whoever's with you or whatever, you seeing something, and then all of a sudden you got a group of kids or something to walk past you and they might bust out, bitch, shut up. And it'll make it seem like they talking to each other, but they really directing that towards you. Little gang stalker kids, they were triggered to do that. They were sent to do that. These people supposed to be using young folks as fucking props. When my daughter was going to a regular school and shit like that, and I would have to go and pick her up or do something or whatever, like walking through the hall in between a bell period is fucking ridiculous. I'm talking about shit that you or I probably wouldn't fucking say just out loud publicly to somebody. I'm talking about just what I done heard boys tell other boys, nigga, suck my dick. I'm talking about loud. Loud. Amongst each, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying like weird ass shit. These kids ain't fucking kids. Y'all be surprised how this shit go, bro. How it's all staged, how it's all fucking set up. I've seen them use supposed Christian people. Little church, supposedly church people, elder people. You'll be surprised. You think they somewhere marking off their bucket list somewhere, living out their golden years or something. Out of mess, not stressed, or some more shit. You understand what I'm saying? Elderly people. I'm seeing all kinds of shit. They'll have people right in front of you doing drugs, right? You go somewhere, you might go out to the park or something with your kids. People come and sit right next to you, right in front of you, right beside you. Getting high in a public fucking park in a downtown area where you know authority people, like in our downtown area, they literally have like this like little police like type of like a substation type of thing that does nothing but patrol the downtown areas and shit like that or what have you. Now here your ass is a targeted individual. You just out here regular day. You just chilling with your kid or something, letting your kid have a good time out at the fucking park. These people come around, sit right beside you and file up all kinds of, you know, drugs, alcohol, everything the fuck on them. And you sitting there looking around like, what the fuck? Police steady driving by and all this kind of shit. They don't give a fuck. Those are crisis actors. Those are gang stalkers. If you notice, the gang stalkers, they can commit all kind of crimes, and they get a blind eye turned to the crimes that could be because they fucking informants and shit, and they working for the government. The satanic powers that be, they're fucking sellouts. So it doesn't matter if they was dealing drugs in front of you. It wouldn't matter if they was prostituting right in the fucking front of you. I've literally sat on my porch and watch hoes stand on the corner and get picked up. By car smooth, pull over, pick them up, and drive on down the street, do what they gotta do, come back, sit in the same corner, do it again and again and again. And it's interesting because I do live in an area, like the main area, I do live in an area where it's high volume of like homeless people, drunks, drug addicts, prostitutes, or what have you. But like the main areas, like every state, there are main areas where that type of thing, where like you know how you go to certain places and where they call it like a red light district or like the strip or something like that. Like if you went to like a Vegas or you know, California, like, you know what I'm saying, different places, they have like a strip or a red light district where like you would go to, like people who are in that type of thing or what have you would know the certain areas to go to. Like it's a specific area, specific strip where most of the prostitutes will work and different things like that. Okay, so for the area that I'm in, and it's basically any, and it doesn't matter where you live, any like red light type of district, any strip is going to be along a main, it's called a strip for a reason, because one is going to be on a main like street, a line of where the most traffic comes through. This is how you would get the most of your customers if you are a streetwalker. You understand what I'm saying? So those would be the best corners to stand on. Okay, From where I'm at, that would be Roosevelt, or if you was in the downtown area, that would be Broadway. We got two sides of Broadway. One of our Broadways, like on the Little Rock side, is in our downtown area. On the North Little Rock side, right across the river, Broadway is like, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole nother area, but it's not considered a downtown area, okay? Not far from it, but you still have to cross the river, to cross the bridge to get to the downtown area, whatever. But we have two different sides of a street that's called the same thing, or what have you. So it's certain areas that are like here that will be strips. You understand what I'm saying? So if you were a streetwalker, you would stand on like a Roosevelt, a Broadway, a Main Street, a Wright Avenue. You know what I'm saying? Strips like that or whatever. You do not. This is why it don't make sense. This is the reason why I know it's being done on purpose. Prostitutes they're not supposed to stand on residential street corners, okay? What I mean by residential street corners are streets that's surrounded by nothing but houses, okay? All of your strips, all of your red light districts are going to be surrounded by nothing but businesses. Hotels, bars, clubs, restaurants, things like that. That's why it's called a strip. That's why you will see the majority of your prostitutes on a strip, or either a strip of open road, where a strip where there's a whole bunch of traffic. Because their whole point is, getting seen by as many people that want to pull over and talk to them real quick, pick them up real quick. You wouldn't fucking stand on a residential street on the fucking corner. Why? Because on residential streets, there's nothing but residents, either going home or coming from home, or driving through to get to their home, or wherever it is they going on those streets. So you're going to have less traffic. So when I go outside and at your nearest stop sign, you shouldn't have hoes posted up on your fucking street in a residential neighborhood. This is how I know it's being done on purpose. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I am like literally walking distance from what would be called a strip or a red light district, just because on either of those ends there are gas stations, liquor stores, and different things like that, or whatever. They should be standing in those areas, and they know it. So when you see them in a residential, you wouldn't go to no white folks neighborhood and see no hoe standing on a goddamn corner at the fucking stop sign on your residential neighborhood. You understand what I'm saying? It's rules and regulations to this shit, bitch. You understand what I'm saying? Like, the shit is stupid. So when you see shit out of order, you know it's being set up on purpose. I'm gonna upload the entire video for y'all of that day when the chick, the first day when they had the chick to steal my groceries. Okay, first of all, the Uber driver, like, with Walmart partners with Uber. When you get grocery deliveries, they have Uber. They may have, they may be partnered with most of them, but or like, more than one, because it's more than one delivery company. But I know for a fact Uber. So I never have had a problem. My shit is always delivered to the fucking porch. Okay. This day, this is how I know they had even got to the delivery driver. They purposely had this person to deliver and I was so fucking pissed off, because I always tip. If I got fucking money to give, I'm gonna give you a fucking tip, because I've done that same job. Before they sabotaged my car, I was doing that same job. You understand what I'm saying? People who work jobs where they can get tips, those tips is their lifeline, okay? They like need those tips. Like, this is what pays their bills and shit. You understand what I'm saying? So if I got extra money and shit like that or whatever, I always tip. I don't left this bitch like literally like $5 some tip and shit like that in that day or what have you. But any time where I have to get a lot of stuff at one time, which is usually only groceries, where I buy in like bulks or something like that, I always leave a bigger tip, because those people, you know what I'm saying, it can be wear and tear on your whatever, but like where I live is easy. You understand? It's not that it's a short distance from your vehicle to my porch to put the stuff up on the porch or what have you. Y'all will be surprised. Like when I was doing that same job, y'all will be surprised, man. Y'all get people that order 100 fucking groceries, man, and they live on a third, fourth floor of an apartment complex. And imagine having to walk back and forth up flights of stairs, back and forth to your car, up You know what I'm saying? They weigh on third floors, fourth floor. You know what I'm saying? It gets ridiculous to get hard. And you know what I'm saying? With some of these people, they do this shit on purpose. But where I see people who have like that lives in houses, duplex, different things like that, it's not so hard. You know what I'm saying? It's a short distance from your vehicle to where you gotta deliver the stuff to. But never had my shit been done like this. She literally put y'all just a step or two more. My shit would have literally been on the actual street that cars drive on. Literally left it on the sidewalk, right by the car. And y'all seen the picture. The bitch that had been sitting in front of my house had one in stove. The lawn chair that she was sitting in was not even mine. It's my neighbor's. So my neighbor is in on it. Because for you not to say anything to this bitch from stealing a lawn chair out your yard, this means that you was in with her taking this lawn chair out your yard, sitting it in front of my yard, not your yard, my yard, and just sitting there chilling in it. This means that you are involved. You're in on this shit. And everybody in the neighborhood, they watched her do this for weeks upon weeks, and nobody says anything. Nobody says anything. Okay? But I'm going to upload that entire video, and I'm going to show y'all how they do this gang stalking shit, okay? And how they have service workers. Remember, I showed y'all a clip of it. At the exact time that the chick was at the front of their house stealing the porch, stealing the package off my porch, the police officer, when I showed y'all the angle from my other camera from the side of the house, the police officer drove by at the exact same time that she stole the package. Bust that right hand turn, and then you seen the Amazon truck pull out and drive right in behind them. Okay, I didn't show y'all the rest of that clip. The minutes before that happened, that's when you seen all this. I'm talking about, y'all, it was so much fucking traffic, you would have thought it was a fucking parade out there. And then even after that, it was even more traffic or whatever. Because what y'all don't understand is when these stage events going on and shit like that or what have you, the patsies that they have, the mind control patsies that they're using to commit these crimes and involved in these stage events, they use from people on the streets to people in vehicles to signal to them what to do or to go ahead and do it or to give them the go ahead. And they're watching for that. They're listening for that. There's certain people that walk by at the right time, drive by at the right time, honk their horn, make a noise, like something, you know what I'm saying, that triggers them to do what they do. Okay, if you also watch that video, you would see her walking back and forth. She would go from in the front of my house to walk to the side of the house, and if you look at her face, she looked confused. One minute it looked like she was just going to walk off and go on about her day. The next minute is like she changed her mind and went back. She's under fucking mind control. She's been programmed. She's controlled. And it doesn't help that she's already got disabilities. It doesn't help that she's a drug addict. She's on drugs and alcohol and different things and living on the streets. They use those people the most. That's why I be telling y'all, if you are a targeted individual, it is best for you to be sober. Don't be getting high. Don't be getting drunk. It's perfectly legal for you to have a alcohol beverage if you want to, but don't drink to be drunken. Okay? Because that's when you'll alter. That will alter your state of mind. Getting high and shit, don't fucking do it. Not even psychedelics, because they can trigger that shit to make you hallucinate and all this other kind of shit or whatever. It'll alter your state of mind and it'll throw you off balance. You got to be alert at fucking all times. And if you don't mind, it don't fucking matter, because it's mind over fucking matter. And you need to stay in control of your motherfucking mind as much as you possibly can. Because, bitch, they got an app for that. They got AI for that. They got motherfucking robots for that. They got all kind of illegal-ass motherfucking technology and illegal government experimentations, psychological operations that they can run for that. Specifically for manipulating your mind, controlling your mind, altering your state of fucking mind. Don't give them a reason. Don't make it easy for them. This is the reason why they use people the most who have some type of mental health disorders on psychotropic drugs, on antidepressants and different things like that. They also use people who are drug addicts and alcoholics and different things like that. It's easy to manipulate them. It's also easier to place y'all under mind control and different things like that. I'm trying to tell you, I better pay attention, man. And don't fuck around and have all three. Don't fuck around and have a mental illness, on medications, do street drugs, and you under mind control, bitch. Oh, you good as guy. Oh, you good as God, bitch. They gonna use your ass to goddamn death. That's they perfect patsy there. I'm trying to tell you what I know. See, the shit I be talking to y'all about, I'm not supposed to know. I damn sure not supposed to be putting y'all up on game and telling y'all this shit. It's not about you believing me, being besties with me. I'm telling you the truth. You need to know. You can research this shit yourself. I don't have no reason to lie to you. But back to the reading, y'all. Whoever this person is, you know what I'm saying? This some dominant, arrogant, possessive, controlling, old dictator ass type motherfucker. This person is an assassin as well. They're a serial killer as well. On the side for extra money and shit. But this person has some type of position in leadership or authority or something like that, or connections to them or something. But this person is involved in organized crime. But this person is on surveillance, indulging in this organized crime. And this is the reason why these people plotting and planning and scheming and strategizing, because there is evidence, there is proof. There's an investigation of what's going on. The shit has been detected. The organized crime has been detected. Okay? See, they tried to keep all of this betrayal, this loyalty, this sabotage, this ruin to end your collective secret hidden and covered up. But there's some type of conflict that they caused because the truth and the clarity that came out about this fire sign individual who was in this chariot here, this police officer here, okay? And you got man-made disaster, natural disaster here, okay? Something they tried to make it seem like was some type of natural disaster was in fact a man-made disaster, Spirit is saying. Yeah. Spirit, why is man-made disaster? Look at this. Seven of Swords popped out right away. These people are liars, cheaters, thieves, manipulators, con artists. They sneaking and creeping around trying to get away with something. These are cowards who do things under false pretenses. They cloak themselves, conceal themselves. They're betrayers. They're two-faced backstabbers. The Seven of Swords is all about deception, manipulations, trickery, fuckery, thievery, and some more shit. Yeah. That's what's going on here, y'all. Something is going on behind the scenes, behind closed doors. Yeah. Something is going on. So that's y'all's message, guys. I do hope that this is giving you all the truth and the clarity that you were seeking pertaining to a situation you may be dealing with, or pertaining to a situation you may notice someone else is dealing with if you are cross-watching. Yeah, this person took a vow, an oath of some kind. This person could belong to some type of cult, covenant, or secret society of some kind. But they took some type of vow or some type of oath here. But this person is now dealing with a nightmare. Suffering in darkness, dealing with persecution here. Yeah, this is a group of friends that they teamed up and linked up with. This person could even be in a third party situation with these other people that they teamed up and grouped up with. They in a nightmare here, okay? Yeah, they're furious. Somebody furious, angry, pissed off, mad. Yeah. Spirit is saying, yeah, somebody is now overloaded, stressed, overwhelmed, overworked. Okay? Yeah, because they have, like, somebody has done something in excessment, like over and over and over again here. This has to do with some type of a robbery or a theft, an exploitation of someone. Okay? Treating someone unfair. Okay? These people dealing with some type of disturbance here. They could be dealing with the supernatural, the paranormal, or be under demonic possession even, okay? But these people took some type of vow, some type of oath for what it is that they are a part of and partaking in, guys, okay? Yeah. So for those of you who like to contact me or follow me on Instagram, you can find that information in the description box below. If you are interested in donating to the channel, it is greatly appreciated. You can do that through Cash App, which is $Diamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamonds. As always, guys, y'all take care of yourself, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There is wickedness in high places, and there is evil that's lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep. Watch surroundings in the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey, keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared. Because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.